the things I had to learn very early in life, not intentionally, but as a result of the circumstances that I found myself, was the fact that not everybody is going to like me. It was also the bitter truth that there were so many people that hated me for no reason. Now, here's the thing. I grew up in a community, in a rural community, where my dad was a teacher and my mom was a nurse, a registered nurse. So she worked in a hospital, and so we had more like privileges that most of the people in the community didn't have, or should I say, were exposed to opportunities that most of the people in the community didn't have. This didn't just happen by chance. My dad had to take the decision to leave the urban region where he was staying before, to move down to the local region, to move down to the village where the rent was affordable. So because he stayed in the village where the rent was affordable, he could afford most of the things that his colleagues couldn't, because they were living in the cities. My dad understood that his salary was small, and paying for an expensive apartment in town would deter him from getting his own house. So he moved down to a rural community, bought a land there, established, and did so many things. So because of this, we were perceived as the competitors. We were perceived as the people who had the privilege. We were perceived as the people who had more money than the rest. But that was not necessarily true. That wasn't true, because we still struggled. We still faced a lot of struggles that others did not face in that particular community. So growing up as a child in that community, most people just hated me for nothing. They didn't hate me because it was me. They hated me because the fact they felt, okay, his parents can afford this, his parents can do this for him, his parents can do this for him. Now, my dad was just a teacher. But in a community where you're just a teacher, and then you're staying with so many people who are farmers, who don't have salaries, and so many people who are jobless or don't have anything to do, they see you as someone who is so rich. They see you as someone who has it all figured out. We didn't have everything figured out. My dad only took that decision to move from a place where he had to spend, where he would have spent so much, into a place where he would spend less. So whatsoever little thing he was getting from the government, whatsoever little salary he got, had value. We went to farm like every other person. I personally went to fish sometimes like every other person. I learned how to swim, how to paddle a canoe, how to do a lot of stuff. We had big farms, okay. So some people just hated me for no reason, and I understood that. I understood that from when I was still very young. I understood that from the point that I wasn't supposed to know that as a child, but I knew it. I knew people didn't like me, so I had to stay in my own lane. I had to learn the hard way of staying in my own lane. I had to learn to accept the fact that not everybody is going to like me. Now, why did I bring this story up? Most people grow up feeling that, oh, because they are calm, they are gentle, they are nice, they are good people, that nobody's going to want to hurt them. That's not true. The fact that you are very good, the fact that you are so nice, the fact that you are gentle, the fact that you wouldn't want to intentionally hurt anybody, doesn't mean someone is not going to plan to hurt you. The fact that you are that Mr. Goody Two Shoes that you feel that you are, doesn't mean that nobody is going to try to hurt you. As a matter of fact, some people will try to kill you even when you do not have anything against them, or even when they basically do not. It's just something within them. So you have to understand that whether you are gentle or not, whether you are kind or not, some people are going to plan to hurt you. Some people are not going to like you. Some people are going to actively plan for your downfall. I remember a situation where I almost drowned at the river, and one person was actively laughing at me. The person now said, how I wish you drank at least 4 or 5 cups of water in that river before being able to get out. Then I realized that nobody really liked me. I've never really lived my life expecting people to like me. I've never really lived my life trying to play the card that says, oh, because I'm a good person, nobody's going to try to hurt me. I mean, firsthand, I saw as a child that so many people tried to hurt me. I mean, I was bullied, not because I did something wrong, not because I didn't look good, not because I looked ugly, not because I looked timid, but they simply just bullied me because I felt I was a competitor. They simply just bullied me because of their own personal grudges. So whatever you do in life, you need to understand that whether or not you directly communicate with someone, or whether or not that person knows your name or not, some people are going to wake up and just hate you. Some people will just wake up one day and feel, oh, I don't like his face. I don't like the way he appears. I don't like the way he smiles. And they'll just hate you for that. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Yours is to be careful. Always, always, always watch your back. Look on loose guard, though. In Nigeria, we say no lose guard. Don't lose your guard. Always stay on guard. Watch out. Not everybody is going to like you. Some people are going to try to end you. So just have that behind the back of your head. Have it in your mind that someone might try to hurt you even when you're planning all the good things about them. Someone is going to try to hurt you even when you want something good for them. Even when you're doing a charity work, even when you're doing a charity service to people, even when you're providing so much for people, they're going to try to hurt you. So the sooner you realize this, that not everybody is going to like you, the more your life will become comfortable for you to live. The more your life will become meaningful, because you will start forgetting about the fact that you're trying to live to impress people and start living for you. Whatever you're going to do today, or whatever you're thinking of today, live for you, and make sure you live your best life now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. So do it now. My name is Ukomo, and I call myself the rich son of a classroom teacher, and I share the undiluted truth with you on this channel. I try to do it one truth at a time. Until I see you in the next video, please like, share, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you right in the next video. Bye bye.